Good evening, everyone. We're going to come into a lovely bedtime practice for muscle relaxation. So we're really going to release and let go of all that tension and tightness, any pain within the muscles this evening to create a really lovely night's sleep. So we're going to begin seated and in a comfortable position for you. So just allowing the spine to be nice and straight, so be comfortable. If you've got a block or a bolster or a cushion, just sit up nice and tall on one of those. Ground the sit bones down, roll the shoulders back. And just bringing your hands together at heart center. Just close your eyes here. And we're just going to begin to focus on our breath. Breathing in and out gently through the nose. Just allow your mind to calm. To find connection within this space. For you to let go of all you hold on to today. To breathe deeply within your being and find that deepened connection within. So as you feel your palms pressing together, just allow that sensation of union to travel throughout your being. As you focus solely on each breath that draws in to your being. And each time you breathe out, let go a little more. Begin to notice the tension within your head, forehead and face. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, release all the muscles through your forehead, behind your eyes, through your jaw, and down through your neck. Just let them go. Breathe into your shoulders and your arms, the top of your back, your chest. And as you exhale, feel them all soften. Breathe into your belly and allow it to expand. Feel the breath travel through your spine. And as you exhale, feel your upper body soften. And your hips and sit bones ground into the earth. To find anchoring here. Feel your legs become heavier as you bring your mind back to the sensation in between your palms. Breathe deeply and allow yourself to settle into this present moment. To tune in to your needs within. To listen to your breath as it soothes your nervous system and brings you into a state of peace. Take one more deep breath in. Muscles relax as you release your hands. Just gently wiggle the fingertips, roll the wrists one way. Like feel here some clicks and pops here. Just releasing all that tension, all that air in between the joints. And just give them a shake and let them go. And then bring your hands onto your knees. Keep your eyes closed for a few moments longer. Drop nice and tall through the spine. And just feel that length through the back body. Beautiful. So you can open your eyes now if you want to, or you can keep them closed. We're going to stretch through the neck. So you're just going to release those right fingertips down beside you. Inhale that left arm up and then place that hand onto the opposite ear. Take a breath in. Exhale, just gently lean the head over as if you're trying to get your ear to your shoulder. If that's too much with the arm up, just release that arm down onto the knee and just let the neck fall naturally. Deep breaths in. Slow breaths out. Just feel all the tension melt away. Exhale slow. Beautiful. Release that top hand all the way back down to the earth. And the head back to neutral, and then inhale the right palm up. Bend into the elbow and bring the palm across that left ear and gently take the head over to the side. Relax the shoulders. You can walk those fingertips out on that left hand side as much as feels comfortable for you. Or again, you can bring that top hand down. Just allow the release into the neck, into the side body. Beautiful. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go, release the hand all the way back down. Taking your breath nice and deep as we go through. We're going to inhale, just shrug the shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, roll them back and down nice and slow. Inhale, shrug them up, scrunch up the fists. Exhale, take them back and wide. One more time. Inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, take them back and wide. Release that off. Just gently roll one shoulder. And then the other, and just let the tension melt away. Beautiful. Release that down. Inhale the palms up either side of the body. A nice deep stretch all the way through the midline. Allow the fingertips to touch at the top. Exhale the palms to the earth. Push through the fingertips. Allow that release all the way down. Release any negativity out to the earth as the fingertips touch. Let it go. Inhale the palms up. Draw that gentle, soothing, new energy back in. Exhale the negativity away. Palms to the earth. Beautiful. Inhale one more time. Draw that energy all the way around. Bringing the palms together above the head, drop the shoulders down into the back. Just take a nice deep stretch through the body here in seated mountain. Find that space in between the ribs, lengthening through the body. Beautiful. One more deep breath in, draw in a positive thought of energy through the body, feel the sensations. Exhale the hands down through the mind. Draw that strength all the way through to your heart space. As the thumbs come into the sternum, relax the shoulders, take a nice deep breath in. And let it go. Release. Lovely. So we're going to come through those arm breaths again, but we're going to come into a side stretch with them this time. So releasing the hands down by your sides, we're going to inhale the palms all the way out, take a nice deep stretch through the midline. As you exhale, we're going to release that right hand down to the earth and then push through those left fingertips, C-shaping the spine over. Just make sure the hips are nice and square and we're not rolling onto that right hip there. We're finding that length through the body, grounding through the sit bones. Deep breath in. Slow breaths out, draw the shoulders down into the back. Breathe. Beautiful. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, draw that arm all the way back up and over. And as that hand comes down to the earth, draw yourself into an upright position. Inhale the palms all the way up either side of the body, lengthen through the midline. As you exhale, release those left fingertips down to the earth, right fingertips up and over. Side stretch on this side, relax the shoulders, deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, release the arm all the way back up and over. Draw yourself back to a neutral position. Lengthen through the midline. One more time, inhale the palms up. Palms together above the head, and exhale the hands down through to heart center. Thumbs into the sternum, relax the shoulders, deep breath in. And release, let the shoulders drop, release the hands, just give them a little shake and let that go. Lovely. So you can stay seated on a cushion or a bolster, or you can take that away now. And we're going to take that left leg out as far as it's comfortable on the diagonal, right foot in towards the groin, and just allow that length through the midline again. So nice gentle stretch. We're going to come towards this bent knee today. So we're just going to bring the fingertips of that right hand down beside you. We're going to inhale that left arm up, tummy muscles in nice and tight. As you exhale, you're going to C-shape the spine over. So you can stay here nice and tall. If the sit bones stay grounded, you can come down onto forearm. As long as you've got that connection through the body, you'll feel that coming down into your glutes. So you just find your comfort. So if you're here, fine. If you're up here, this is fine. If you're still upright and you're just pushing into those fingertips, but you can feel a stretch down the side body, you just focus on your own body there. So deep breaths in, slow breaths out. Just feel that nice deep opening through the ribs. Beautiful. One more breath. Let it go. Release that hand down and then slowly, gently push yourself back to a neutral position. Just bring the hands in front of you and lengthen through the spine. Bring everything back to neutral. Deep breath here. Let it go. Beautiful. Swap legs. So draw that left foot in and right leg out on the diagonal. Again, it doesn't have to be far, just going as far as is comfortable for you. Drop tall through the midline of the body. Bring the fingertips of that left hand down beside you. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale, C-shape the spine over. Anywhere from here, beginning to drop down. As long as those sit bones are grounded, you can drop down as far as is comfortable for you. If you've got a block or a cushion and you want to have that cushion there for a bit of support on this side, again, finding your comfort, just breathe and lengthen. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Beautiful, keep that breath going. One more time, breathe in, push through to the fingertips. Exhale, release that hand down and then slowly push through the other hand and bring yourself back to a neutral position. Reground in center for a moment, relax the shoulders, deep breath in. Let it go. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, we're going to take both legs out long in front of you. So if you need a little bit of support through the hips, you can sit up on a cushion or a block or a rolled up blanket, or just having lots of cushions behind you and propped up nice and tall. So lengthen the legs as long as it's comfortable for you, and gently just flex into the feet. Draw the tummy muscles in, relax the shoulders back and down. We're going to rest the hands down by the side of your body. Just find some length here, just close your eyes for a moment. And just direct each breath down into the hips, through the legs, and start to feel that activation as you draw the thigh muscles up away from the knee joints. Activating through the hips, tummy muscles in, lengthening through the spine. So from here, we're going to inhale the palms up either side of the body. Lengthen through to the fingertips, hands are shoulder width apart, relax the shoulders down into the back. Breathe in again and reach through to the fingertips. As you exhale, tip from the hips and push those fingertips towards your feet. And then begin to allow the upper body to rest down. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms either onto the legs or onto the floor or the bed beside you. And just lengthen through. If it's too much with the legs straight, little bend into the knees and bring the chest down towards the thighs. Just keep the neck nice and long for a moment and find that support through your body. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. If you do have a strap handy and you want a little bit more support, you can pop the strap around both feet and just hold on there, as long as you're not holding tension through the shoulders. And we just want to breathe here. So breathing in and feel that length through the back of the legs, whether they're bent or straight, into the hips, all the way up through the spine and the ribs. And as you exhale, tip from the hips and reach those fingertips forwards. Keep the tummy muscles drawn in. We've got a few more breaths here, so really connect. Really allow your body to float down into this position here. Beautiful. One more deep breath in, lengthen all the way through. Exhale, release the upper body down. This time, relax the shoulders and drop the crown of the head forward. Just take that little stretch through the back of the neck. Draw the tummy muscles in and inhale. Slowly roll back up through the center of the body, one vertebrae at a time. Just stacking one on top of the other. Begin to roll up through the midline as you ground through the sit bones, lengthen through the spine, shoulders and head come up last. Inhale the palms all the way up either side of the body. Palms together above the head and exhale the hands down through the mind. Draw that strength deeper into your heart space. Take a breath in here and let it go. Beautiful. Release the head, release the hands, give the legs a shake, and then bend into the knees. You're going to make your way round onto your back when you're ready. So if you've got a cushion that is not too thick and you want that underneath your head, you can pop that underneath your head. And just make sure the neck's nice and long, so it's supporting the top of your shoulders and your neck as you come down. And just make sure the hips are nice and square and the length of your spine is nice and long. Relax the shoulders down. So we're just going to come into some very gentle spinal twists. So we're leaving the bottom down on the earth. Feet are up towards the bottom as much as you can. But we're going to draw the feet and the knees together. And just make sure those hips are square. So just rock them if you need to find that connection there. We're going to bring the arms out either side of the body, shoulder height, palms up, preferable. If you prefer them down, that's fine, but try and rotate them out. So we can take a nice deep breath in at center. And as you breathe out, you're just going to take your knees to that left-hand side and just allow the spine to release as much as is comfortable for you. If you want a cushion underneath that bottom thigh for a bit of support, that's fine. You just go to where your spine is comfortable. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. So we're going to start to release through the lower back. We're going to inhale through to center and slowly begin to exhale the legs over to the right. So you might want another cushion or a block there, or you can move that over to the other side. It's just nice to have the support around you so that you don't have to move too much. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. Beautiful. Do that one more time on each side. So inhale, the knees back to center, still keeping the feet nice and grounded on the floor. And then exhaling over to the side. So the feet will, or the top foot will lift off the floor and the bottom foot will rotate as we come over. So you might find that the back is just releasing a little bit more now. Just breathe deeply into the body. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. And one more time, exhale to the other side. Just really focus on that release through your body. Allow the mind to completely calm now as you release deeply through each breath. Slow the breath down. Lovely. And inhale back bring the feet back to hip width. Just gently rock the hips from side to side. And let that go. Lovely. So making sure the neck's still nice and long. We're going to inhale that left knee in towards your chest. Flex into the foot. And just come into a half happy baby. So bring the hand outside the thigh. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, draw that knee down and out, slightly wider than your hip. Come to where you're comfortable. You can bring the opposite hand onto the hip if you want to keep that nice and steady, or you can leave it out to the side or into cactus arms if you want to bend into that elbow. Again, just finding your support here. Nice deep breaths in. Slow breaths out. Just releasing the tension through the hip, and you can take a little movement through there if you want to, just gently rotating that hip slightly, just almost massaging that left hip down into the earth. Feel that through the inner thigh, just making sure that opposite knee and hip is nice and still. Lovely. Take a breath in. Exhale, release that leg, release that foot, gently rock the hips from side to side and come back to center. Inhale that right knee in, flex into the foot, gently take that foot to the sky, hand outside the thigh, breathe in again. Exhale, draw the knee down and out slightly wider than the hip, coming into half happy baby on that other side, either left hand onto the hip, out to the side or in cactus arms. Just relax the upper body down and just very gently opening that hip. So you can begin to slowly rotate that hip if you want to. Just make sure that it's very, very small movements, so we're not moving that opposite hip. Deep breaths in. Slow breaths out. Just massaging that lower lumbar area down into the mat. Lovely. One more breath. And let it go. Release that foot down and gently windshield wiper the legs, or just rock the hips, whatever feels comfortable for you. Just allow that release here. Beautiful. Bring the knees back to center. We're just going to hug one knee in and then the other. Just bringing the hands around the shins, or just draw the knees in a little bit if you want to. Just try and make sure the tailbone's still grounded and we're not hugging them in too tight so the bottom lifts. And we're gently going to massage the back down to the earth. So just very small circular motions. Just massage the lumbar area down into the mat. Just want you to loosen the grip of the hands a little. And then you can reverse that and take that the other way and just allow that release. Just massaging gently through. Deep breaths in. Slow breaths out. Lovely. Come back to center and then just take some gentle hip rocks. If you prefer to have the feet back down here and just rock the hips, then that's fine. Again, just finding your comfort, or you can do both. Just really release through that lower back. Beautiful. Come back to center. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, release the feet back down if they're up, and then we're going to take hold of a nice rolled up blanket, cushion, bolster, whatever you've got that's going to lift your knees. So you're going to allow that support underneath your knees. Make sure the spine's nice and long and you've got a nice long neck. And just relax down, so just make sure you're nice and warm. We're just going to take some time to connect to the breath here. So if you still feel a little bit tense, we're going to take a nice deep breath in and squeeze into every single muscle. So lift those feet off of that bolster and squeeze into every muscle. As you exhale, just let them drop, let them flop. Take a breath in and squeeze into those muscles. Lift the fists and the feet off the floor. Exhale, let them go. You start to feel the difference within the muscles now. Take a breath in one more time. Squeeze into any areas of tension and tightness as hard as you can. And release. Just let them go. Just give the body a shake. Give it a wiggle. And then release. The arms out to the side, palms to the sky. Let the knees drop out. Let the feet drop out. Roll the ankles if you want to. Release those clicks and pops in there. that with the wrists as well. Just release off any remaining tightness. And then let your body feel floppy. And just close your eyes now for a moment. And just take a moment to notice here the tingling sensation that travels through your body. Just allow your mind to notice the difference within your muscles now. To the connection you've made within. And as you breathe here slowly, just allow your body to begin to melt into its rest phase. To focus purely on your needs and release every muscle from the crown of your head through your face, chest and back, belly and hips, all the way through your legs and all the way to the tips of the toes. Just let every part of you feel tingly, feel heavy, feel warm with soothing energy, and allow yourself to